Hamlin made a tackle on Bengals receiver T. Higgins, an otherwise normal play in this game. Hamlin rose, took a couple of uneasy steps, then collapsed backwards. He was immediately attended to by medical personnel on the field who administered CPR and oxygen for several minutes before he was placed in an ambulance.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Chris Clay checking in, sports all day. I'm back at you guys today with an important, sports topic, that's going on in the sports world right now. And, I'm happy to talk about this topic because, this is something that, needs to be discussed, and what we will be talking about is, the tragedy event that just took place with the Bills safety, in this previous, game. And what happened was, the Bills safety, he made a hit at the beginning of the game. It wasn't a real, hard hit. It wasn't a real big impact, but once he made the hit and both of the players hit the ground, he got up, and once he got up, you can tell, he immediately noticed, something was wrong. Then after that, he collapsed. And I just want to give my opinion on, what I think happened, and this is something that, for so many years, it kind of been discussed, but it's kind of been kept up under the table, on why so many injuries, occur, in the game of football in today's, sports, and off of experience, the reason why I think, what happened with the Bills safety happened, the reason why I think a whole lot of injuries happen, in the game today is simply, the field that these guys play on, college and pros and a whole lot of, high schools also. At one point in time, man, it wasn't no artificial turf. It wasn't no artificial turf. Or, at one time wasn't no artificial turf. Then, certain teams use artificial turf based on, the region that the team was, the program was in. Now, everybody uses, artificial turf, because, it's easy, to manage. All those things, and it save a whole lot of time and resources, with having artificial turf than just managing real grass, So it save a whole lot of time and resources, but it also cause a lot of injuries. You know what I'm saying? If you like me myself, I played football from 6 years old until 18, and never, no broken legs, no torn ACLs, no sprained MCLs, no nothing. For 6 through 18 years old, I played football on real grass. Once I went to college, where, they had artificial turf, spring ball after my freshman year, I sprained my MCL, and I damaged my knee, because I could take it back to the play, when the play happened, I played running back, I hit the hole, and I seen the opening, I was just finna break. But, before I can break, a D lineman kind of, grabbed me in a certain way. He put all his weight on one leg, and when I fell, you know, he fell on my leg, you know, but and because of all his weight that was on my leg, that added more weight to you know what I'm saying, the impact that my knee made with the ground, you know. And one thing about the artificial turf, it don't give on contact. Like with grass, when you hit grass will give. Like you can fall on the ground, get up, and you'll see the prints of where you fell at in the ground. That means you're not saying that pressure made the ground give. You know, artificial turf is not like that. Like, you know, because what's on that grass is cement. You know, what's on that artificial turf is cement. So when you fall, it don't give to the impact. So if the artificial turf don't give, guess what's gonna give? Your body parts. You know. So when I watched that hit, you know, the hit wasn't a big impact, you know. But, you know, when both of them guys fell to the ground, you can tell if you really, you know, familiar with sports, you've been an athlete, you can tell that the safety, you know, he hit the ground in an awkward way, you know. And, you know, he could have did anything, any impact on the body could have caused, you know what I'm saying, his body to shut down like that. You know what I'm saying? He could have disrupted a vein in his arm or something that caused his body to shut down like that. You know what I'm saying? He could have hit the side of his head a little bit on that ground and did something to the part of his brain right here that caused his whole body to shut down like that. You know, it's all kind of factors that go into that. But I feel like the cause of that, a whole lot of concussions and a whole lot of injuries, you know, in the game is that turf. You know, a whole lot of players, it don't be the hit that give them the concussion. It's after the hit. When they hit that ground and their head hit that turf, that's what caused the concussions, I think, you know. This is just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But if you go and you look at a whole lot of hits that take place, if you go and you watch that play or what happened with the safety, you know, in the first quarter Bill games, you will see what I'm talking about. You know, but, you know, this is something that been swept up on the table, you know, for so many years, you know, for whatever reason. But, you know, that's something that I think, you know, need to be changed. Like, you know, a whole lot of this artificial turf, you know, need to be taken out the game, and they need to bring, you know, back, you know, real grass. I think it will save a whole lot of, you know, injuries that take place. And you sometimes, man, you got to really analyze, you know, what's important, like how important is these players, you know, if they'll put their careers and their livelihood in jeopardy just because they don't want to manage a real field. See what I'm saying? So that's what I got for that video. That's what I had to say about the incident. That's what I got for that video. Man, y'all comment. Y'all let me know what y'all think about the whole incident. Y'all let me know what y'all think about what I had to say in this video. Y'all like the video, subscribe to the channel, you comment. I see y'all guys in this video. Yo.